Hello friends, I'm Dee, about to react to this vid by Impressive. This is Lori Harvey and Damson Idris dating for PR. Meek Mill shades Lori and Shakira drags her ex. This is what I really want to hear about, to be honest. I ain't never heard Shakira dragging nobody, so I am here for it. I don't know who her ex is, Gerard, no idea, but I'm here for the dragging. Let's watch.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. Shakira got all of Latin America shaking now because she just dropped a viral diss track against her ex, Gerard Pique.
A diss
now, for those who don't know, Shakira was in an 11-year relationship with the Spanish soccer player Gerard, and Shakira was willing to slow her career down just to support Gerard. In fact, she told Elle magazine, one of the two had to make the effort and that sacrifice, and I did it. I put my career in second gear, and I came to Spain to support him so he could play football and win titles. It was a sacrifice of
girl. That was a terrible idea. And now that y'all broke it up after a decade, you want to come back and drop a diss track and then try to come back to music? No. You left your people high and dry. You left your fans wanting music, and you out here running behind him in Spain. Girl.
So Shakira made a new life for herself in Spain. She stayed at home and raised their two children. She even accepted that Gerard's mother lived next door to her so she could visit her anytime to see their kids.
No.
She was really all in this relationship. But Gerard cheated on her. And it was reported that he cheated on her multiple times. And he actually left her for a much younger woman named Clara Chia. And Shakira was really heartbroken because she was going through a lot at that time. Her father was sick. She was hunted down for tax evasion, and she is going on trial for tax fraud, which is a whole nother situation. She could be facing jail time behind that. And she also had to deal with a lot of bad press. And on top of all of that, the love of her life cheated on her. So now Shakira is letting out all her frustrations with Gerard in her music, and she dropped a diss track on BZRP Music Sessions. And in her diss track, she said this in a translated version: I don't want another disappointment. You go around saying you're a champion, and when I needed you, you gave your worst version. Sorry, baby, I should have thrown you out a while ago. A she-wolf like me is not for rookies. A she-wolf like me is not for guys like you, for guys like you. I'm too good for you, and that's why you're with someone just like you. You left me, my mother-in-law, as my neighbor, media outlets at my door, in debt with the government. You thought you hurt me, but you made me stronger. Women don't cry anymore. They cash in. And she threw some shade at Clara, too. She said she has the name of a good person. It's clearly not what it sounds like. She also said, wish you good luck with my supposed replacement. You traded a Ferrari for a Twingo. You traded a Rolex for a Casio. Ooh, wait. If you want to read the full translated lyrics, they're on Billboard.com. But Shakira was taking shots at Gerard and Clara. And I think she needed to do this to get some stuff off of her chest. And of course, this is sending so much like Beyonce soccer fans into a frenzy because it's now making Gerard look bad. And what's so funny about this is Gerard attempted to be petty. In the song, Shakira compared herself to a Rolex and compared his new girl to a cheaper watch called Casio. And so Gerard was like, okay, I'm going to do a deal with Casio. So he announced a partnership with Casio. But as soon as he made that announcement, Casio stocks plummeted. So he was trying to be petty, but it backfired. I mean, it's just funny and messy at the same time. But the whole situation does make Gerard look bad.
Did I not fuck with
And I'm pretty sure Shakira doesn't care. Shakira is trying to get her lick back. Gerard left her heartbroken and embarrassed, and he bruised her ego. So she's not going to spare him, not if she can make money from it. So she's going to capitalize off of all of her heartbreak. Now, moving on to the next topic, Lori Harvey and Damson Idris seemingly made their relationship official. I'm going to get into that, but before I do, I first want to thank
these bonnets.
This just went public with the socialite Lori Harvey. Now, I wasn't exactly surprised by this news because for a while I did hear that these two were linking up, but I was just going to wait for them to go public. I also heard a rumor that Lori made Damson sign an NDA. There's been a rumor going around that Lori is now making all the men she dates sign an NDA.
If you're going to do that, then why go public? That doesn't make any sense. I would be so low-key if I was her. Like, y'all wouldn't see me with nobody. I mean, anyway, yeah, y'all wouldn't see me with nobody. So I don't know why she feels the need to go public, but then make them sign an NDA.
NDA with $1 million penalties. So if they run their mouth about her, they're going to have to pay up. Allegedly. I don't know if this is true or not, but if it is true, I have to respect it. I have to respect how Lori has been able to turn her dating life into a business. Because literally, that's what she has done. She has grown her brand from being attached to different celebrity men. And she knows that there is a risk dating around in Hollywood. She knows that men will talk, and she knows that she'll get more criticism for dating around because she's a woman. So the idea of her making her men sign NDAs is actually pretty smart, because she won't have to worry about them putting her business out there on the street. That way she can move on to her next target, her next man in peace. Now, what do I think about Lori and Damson dating? I'm actually here for it, honestly. I think Damson is a good pick. He's clean cut and handsome, and he carries himself in a way that's not messy. Oddly enough, he reminds me of Lori Harvey's ex, Michael B. Jordan. And what's interesting about this situation is Damson and Michael B. Jordan are cool. I don't think they're friends or anything like that, but they definitely have hung out, so I assume that they were cordial on some level. But I don't think Damson had any interest in building a friendship with Michael. I think he was plotting on Lori the whole time, to be honest. And another thing to note, I do think a big part of this whole Lori and Damson pairing is for publicity. Damson is going to get some publicity being connected to Lori. And I do find it interesting that he dropped this picture right around the time the new trailer for his show, Snowfall, was released. So that was pretty strategic on his part. I do think he might use this relationship as a way to promote his upcoming projects. He doesn't necessarily need to be...
Sometimes he be looking fine, but other times he be looking crusty. I don't know. It's real interesting. Like, it's a big shift.
Profile relationship to get attention, but I think he would like the publicity, to be honest. Lori, on the other hand, definitely is going to benefit from the publicity, because she knows the only way she gets people talking is when she's dating another celebrity. This is a part of her brand now, which is why I do believe some of her relationships are becoming business arrangements. She's not going to date these guys if she's not getting something in return from them. She's kind of moving like a Kardashian, but she's doing it in a much more classy way. She's not overexposing herself and putting her business out there, and she's not getting trapped with babies by these men. If the relationship doesn't work, she quietly moves on. She moves on to the next man.
That's what I'm saying. Stay quiet then. If that's your whole thing, then stay that way. I don't know why.
Her benefits, and she's been kind of playing this game for a while. Before moving
but
on
I
to
guess if it's
like
a part of her
Damson
brand, maybe
and
it's
Michael B.
strategic.
Jordan, she was actually dating the likes of Trey Songz and Future. And of course she didn't take these men serious, but she saw the benefit of being with them because she was getting attention. She was actually getting a lot of attention on the urban blogs. And this is kind of what started to bring her more publicity. She was no longer just known as Steve Harvey's stepdaughter. She had her own name. She was the it girl. After entertaining those two, she moved on to Diddy. Diddy was a step up in a way because he's a billionaire, he has a lot of connections, and he is a household name. However, Diddy has a messy dating history. He likes to entertain multiple women at one time, and just like Future, he's also a serial baby daddy. So there's a lot that comes with him. He has a lot of money, but he also has a lot of baggage, and I don't think Lori wanted to be seen with Diddy for too long because ultimately she would get played. So she moved on, but for the limited time she was with him, she did get benefits, she got gifts, and she also got more publicity. After dating Diddy, she moved on to higher tier men. She started dating the likes of Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan is a respectable actor in Hollywood. He's one of the most eligible bachelors in Hollywood. And also, he carries himself with a certain level of class and professionalism. And he has been able to open a lot of doors for Lori. I noticed that Lori's celebrity profile shot up the roof when she started dating Michael B. Jordan. She moved on from being talked about on the hip-hop and urban blog space to being covered on more mainstream platforms. And she was invited to high-profile events, and also she was able to launch her own skincare brand. So she's no longer just a socialite and a model, but she is actually an entrepreneur. She's been able to build her. Ray said that wasn't the case. Lisa hinted that Michael was still in love with his ex, and that's the reason why they broke up. She will leave. She'll move on. She's one of those women who does not want to lower her standard. Gets the better. Lori is growing her brand, and I think her ultimate goal is to have her own empire. They're just having fun. Now, moving on, I want to switch gears a little bit.
I got Lori Harvey on my wish list
because people thought he was shading Lori Harvey. When the news came out that Lori and Damson were dating, he posted an interesting tweet saying this: "Y'all let that gal F anybody." Now, some people felt like Meek Mill was being
That's
salty
so
because
weird.
Lori never gave him a chance. Some years
Y'all let her. What we supposed to do? We supposed to hold her vagina hostage? What are you talking about? I don't understand that.
back, Meek gave Lori a huge shout out on his song "Going Bad" and said Lori was on his wish list, but Lori still never paid him any mind. So after that, he took Lori off his wish list.
Hold on, I took Lori off my wish list.
Now people are accusing him of shading Lori now because they think he's still salty. Meek, however, tried to clear it up and say, "Damson, my real friend, the Shade Room posted and made it seem as if I'm coming at him and his lady, the F. These sites ruin many friendships and families. Seeing all that negativity, you become that. I stay away from people that live in those comments. They be secretly miserable." So Meek is denying throwing shade at Lori, but some people are just not buying it. I did find the timing of his tweet to be a little odd, but Meek Mill tweets about random stuff all day long. So maybe we all were reaching, but whatever. Tell what y'all think about this whole video.
Yeah, he claimed it was a Party Next Door song. I remember seeing something about that. Let me see. What is this? Do Party even got any new music, or is that an old song? Because if it's an old song, then it's like, nigga, you know what the fuck you doing. Oh, well, Party Next Door did just release a song on the 13th. That was yesterday. Okay, so people saying it's convenient. It ain't convenient because that's when the fucking song came out. It's the same day the song came out. I'm about to download this. I fuck with Party Next Door. Anyway. Sure. I don't care about these people. I mean, it could all be for PR. Maybe it is. Maybe they don't even care about each other, but they want to elevate their status. Maybe Lori and Michael B. Jordan was never actually in a real relationship either, because I remember people were saying that, you know, he didn't like black women. So him being with Lori, it kind of, you know, debunked that, if you will. So that, like, helped him to some degree. Like, oh, well, look, he's with that black woman. So now people bring that up and be like, oh, Michael B. Jordan don't like black women. Now people be like, no, because he dated Lori. You feel me? So he has that to, you know, prevent him from looking bad and making it seem like he don't fuck with black women. So that, you know, benefited him. That might be the only reason why he got into that relationship. It could have been fake. Could have been completely fake. And then, yeah, Lori got, you know, an elevated status from it, blah, blah, blah. So maybe this shit is fake. Who knows? I don't care. But Shakira, that is hilarious that she dropped this goddamn diss track on this man after being with him for over 10 years. You should have never threw your whole fucking life away to go run after him in goddamn Barcelona or wherever y'all was at. That was on you, girl. So take some accountability for your bad decision as well. But sure, I mean, she did have kids with him, blah blah blah, but still, I just don't believe in completely dropping your entire life and putting your own, you know, goals and shit and your career on the back burner just to be with someone. I don't agree with that. She's like, well, somebody had to make the sacrifice in the relationship, so it has to be you. Like, or what about the other option? If I gotta make the sacrifice, then let's end this relationship. Let me find somebody else that I don't have to throw my career away over. You feel me? So I don't agree with that, honestly. That's just me though. But whatever. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about all this. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.